And we're here with Gripper and Nubia from Hempolics. And before we start, I have to say, Gripper, happy birthday.
Thank you very much, my friend.
I should probably ask how old you are. No?
No.
Peter Pan over
Gemini's, you know.
Well, this is a great way to spend your birthday, do you not think?
Yeah, it's good. Good little festival, positive vibration, good vibes here, loving it. Our friend Dubmatix is here. Horseman's here, our other friend.
Dennis Bouvel,
our hero.
Dennis.
So it's been nice, yeah.
It's a real who's who, this lineup, isn't it?
Do you know what? It's for me, especially like Dennis, man. He's like the godfather of like all of us that have
Not
like.
Rodigan. Oh, don't cause any trouble.
Positive vibrations, Grip.
No, I'm joking.
Rodigan spreads.
I love Rodigan. It's big.
God, tap it out.
Can't stand all that.
You know we won't be cutting that.
Oh God.
No, just we love Dennis.
Rodigan
Yeah.
spreads the love. He helps
jazz,
promote so many artists that, you know, even like when you reach out to like grime, I'm not a grime connoisseur, but artists like that, to put them on the BBC, to give them a big up when they're doing special filming, you see them playing it, it's wicked to see somebody plug in that. Somebody who has like quite a aristocratic sort of resemblance with like reggae and how it's sort of been risen up. So I rate Rodigan.
Big up, Rodigan. Let's get back to you guys, though.
Let's get back to it.
Yes. Now, I'd say it's been longer than 10 years since the first official Hempolics single, but since
No.
is it not?
2010 was serious.
Serious was 2010. Wow. My numbers are mixed up.
Like a demo I had.
Right, so we're closing in on 10 years then as a band.
Yes.
Closing in on 10 years. I can tell it's your birthday. You don't like numbers, do you?
No, because it's been a difficult time getting this out. But we finished it 3 years ago, and we were with a label called BBE, and we weren't quite feeling they were going to get us sort of the levels we wanted to go to and have the money to spend in a way, you know. We needed a radio plugger and PR and all that to push.
Well, it was just two sort of people and experiences what to do with like a band at this point. Like, you know, we had no idea, and you know, I think that, you know, it was quite difficult. They have quite a big catalogue of artists that they needed to cater to so much that maybe we were maybe probably not temperamental, but you know, time consuming. Really, when you pick up a new project like that,
You need a label who's going to value you guys.
yeah, but you need time. Like, you know, Lee Bright, he does have like, again, kind of a similar thing to Rodigan. He has a great sort of aristocratic heritage to that sort of stuff. So he knows his shit. He knows his shit. He's this is Lee Bright, by the way, just in case I didn't say that. And but yeah, no, I just think it doesn't always fit, does it? It's just a hard push and pull.
Well, whatever decisions you made, it looks like they've paid off, because this year has probably been one of the best years for you.
Slowly, yeah, coming, yeah. Well, the album was meant to be out now, but then it got moved to August, and now I think it's September, beginning of September. So we're really looking forward to it. But you know, we've had time to push singles. We've got 7-8 singles on the album. Like every song's a single, a little bit.
I want to talk to you a little bit about the album. Now, okay, tell us the title for starters.
Kiss, Cuddle and Torture.
Yeah. Volume 1.
Volume 1, yeah, that's the red album. I'm going to do a gold one, Volume 2, and then I'm going to do a green one, Volume 3, and then maybe a Volume 4 black album, and that'll be dubs.
Now, I wanted to ask you about this because...
Volume 2 done, it's finished. Yeah. We've done.
Okay.
We've written it, it's nearly... Few songs are not quite mixed, but we're there, you know, it's all ready.
Wow.
So when we come, we're going to come hard. We're coming with this album September, then next year, hopefully, it's all going to be organised.
Up a trajectory, just capitalise on all that good feeling.
We've got Paolo Nutini on the album.
Yeah, I was going to ask
and
you about
Maxi
that.
from Faithless.
How did those two come about? Are they just fans of your work?
I basically mixed all of the Faithless albums, so I'm mates with them lot. Got him to do a track for me called In My Brain. It's about weed, really good. Like, I love it. That was the hardest song to finish on the album. It's very hard. And you know what? He did one verse. There's two mega long verses he did, and one verse he did 1 year, and then it was exactly a year later. He's sitting on toilet, and he thought of the second verse, and then we got it. So it took a full year to get this song out of him. And it's been a very...
toilet thing, he said, out of him at the same time.
Yeah. Bit of a mental image there for us.
Yeah.
you know, basically the albums are good. We've got Nubia, we've got Dan, we've got Harry, we've got Maxi, we've got Paolo, we've got 2 rappers from America. That's our sort of, we like it. Different song, different vibe, boom, 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 boom.
I was going to ask you about that as well, because you do you're not afraid to mix other things into the reggae template. Like, I mean, there were some songs you were playing tonight where it was really rocking out. Now,
yeah, I feel like people are a bit too scared of rock at the minute, because we've gotten out to dance. We've been listening to like really mundane, monotone house for like nearly a fucking decade. Just put a pause on it, please.
Yeah, I've got a bit of...
But there's like, but I think that there's so many different subcategories that inspire all of us as individuals. Surf rock, garage band rock, jazz, reggae, dub, all of these sort of things, and so it's kind of...
Exactly. Psychedelic. Love psychedelic, you know.
Corrupted each genre with the other.
I wouldn't say corrupted, blended.
Here we are. Take it in, love it, you know, hopefully.
And you've been accepted by not only the fans, but the rest of the reggae community,
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
clearly you're on the right track.
Yeah, exactly, hopefully,
Have we? Is that word on the street?
Well, I'm just talking about from the people you've spoken to in the last 20 minutes out here, so...
Yeah.
Now, Dubmatics is a good
You
mate
just
of
turn
ours.
and
We're
it's
doing a
just-
project with Dubmatics.
Oh, really?
We're going to call it Hempolics. We've recorded it. We're just finishing it off. She's smashed a song called The Enemy. Oh, my God.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then we've just got confirmation of Dennis. I'd emailed him a few weeks ago. You know the movie Babylon? That's our Bible movie. You know, we're obsessed with it. My son's called Blue. You know, from
the thing. Yeah,
the guy. I love Babylon. You know, when I was 8, 9, I watched that, and it just blew me away. You know, and so there's a song on there called.
It's called Jazz to Peace. It's one of Dennis's progressions. He did 2 versions, which was a straight reggae version, and then he did another one that was mixed into like it kind of trips up into like a really intense like jazz beat, a lot of improv, and it's great. But we're not talking about that right now because that's
talking
not
about
actually for the Hempolics. That's fine.
Yeah, no. But we're saying we're working with Dennis. You know, he's just said.
Yeah, Dennis is a G. I heard it on the radio. And he said I've been wearing the Hempolics t-shirt on tour, and you know when you're like a kid and like you just meet like a pop star, and I just kind
down
of.
to earth, innit, you know. We are.
Yeah, he's
we're down to
lovely.
earth, we ain't
He's
bullshit.
proper lovely.
Well, speaking of down to earth, then I heard on stage, Nubia, you shouted out Liverpool as one of your favourite places.
Oh man, I'm a bit of I love architecture, and I think that one of the most beautiful things about cities in the UK is when a lot of listed buildings still look really beautiful. I love Liverpool because it has all of that, and also whenever I come here, just locals are so sweet and just kind, and it's warm. It's all the best parts of the north, like, you know, a good warm heart, like, you know, just get people going like, oh, make sure you tell your friends about Liverpool. I'm like, yeah, mate. And it's wicked. It's really nice. A lot of music culture as well. People forget about that. People forget about how rich this city is for art and musical culture. It's a lot of any place past London kind of gets a bit swept under like that.
Has there any reggae bands ever come from Liverpool, by the way? I can't think.
Now
It's Birmingham.
Now is probably not the best time to test my knowledge, but I'm sure there's someone watching this who's shouting names at the screen right now. And I'm sure if we go home and look up it on the internet, there'll be plenty, trust me. Now, you guys have been working the festival circuit as well for a couple of years as well now. How does it feel to be someone like this that's kind of like in the heart of the city rather than in the farm somewhere?
You don't need wellies. No. It's nice,
I don't know,
innit?
I'm not really, I have no shame in saying I'm not really like a festival person. I just can't, how do people stay warm when they go to sleep? It's
It
not
gets cold so
comfortable.
quick, honest.
I need like,
Drop.
you just, there's,
High maintenance?
you know what, this is because of that bold thing I said earlier, innit?
That wasn't even on camera, no one knows what you're on
It
about.
is now, I got you back. I can't fully do it, but it's so interesting, isn't it? Just of like, people really become a totally different character in those sort of environments. It's so crazy. But yeah, it's mental. It is mental.
And if you look just up there, you've got the Anglican Cathedral just behind us over there.
I know, I was
Beautiful.
looking at it on the way down here. Yeah, it's beautiful, really beautiful.
It's nice, warm as well. It's not raining. I thought it was actually going to be pissing it. Thank God.
Who knew Liverpool in June could actually hold up?
It's nice weather.
Now, I know it's your birthday, and I know you've got lots of partying to do, but I want to ask you one last question. If you were our organiser, Rory, who would you want to see here next year?
Noobs. I like the Frighteners. They're pretty good, aren't they? I'd love that. I love the old school, and so does Nubia. I think we are very old school.
Yeah, I
We're
think
not into the modern things so much.
Yeah,
We
no,
get all our
definitely.
influences from the past.
I'm a proper granny. No one comes
Yeah.
to my house because they know what I'm going to play on my
60s,
record player.
70s, you know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Freedom of that, you know, and the sort of naivety and the
I'd like to see
The black-
Maccabee. Maccabee would be a sick one. I'd love him to
She
do
loves
just
the
like
Mondays and the
a parody
Wednesdays.
of all his vegan raps he's done about food. And they're like my saviour of the week, and we would just like say, I'm not even a vegan, but I just have to watch it. But like it's Medical Monday and Wommy Eat Wednesday, and that just like it's the best thing.
That sounds fantastic.
It's so good.
Well, if you were tempted to go vegan, we've got a lovely vegan bar around the corner. It's Al Fresh. Lovely.
We've got our one food token. And
It's
our
for there as
Red
well.
Stripe beer tokens. We're gonna go.
You're in luck. Well, you never know. They might do you a birthday special
Yeah.
if you flash them a smile.
Yeah. No, but positive vibration is very positive vibration. We're loving it.
Just one more on the band thing. I would like to see. I'd like to see Dennis Bovell's full band here because I think he was DJing today, and it's a spectacle. It's the perfect combination of like jazz and reggae, and you know, a really good compositions and progressions. That's great, and I think it'd be a lot more complicated and intricate for an audience. So like, I don't know. I think that's good to give people that when you've been listening to stuff that's very easy to listen to, and you have something that bridges the gap between the two sort of things. So definitely Dennis Bovell, I think for sure would be amazing. And maybe like the Skints or like General Roots. They're really nice folk. Like just you know they're like you know UK reggae in the now really you know they're great. So yeah, probably them.
Rory, you heard them. Get it done.
Yes, Rory.
Gripper,
Thanks,
Nubia,
bro.
thank you very much.
Respect, bro.